Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the Fast and Furious spin-offs, including a female-led film, which is in development. So franchise star Vin Diesel confirms further spin-offs and a female-led feature film is in the near future for the Fast and Furious universe. So this is quite exciting, guys. It's always good to hear that there's, extra spin-offs and extra things going into development. I love the Fast and Furious franchise. I know it's like silly, ridiculous, over-the-top kind of popcorn movies. But you just kind of go there, and that's what you expect from these films. And you just go there, turn your brain off, and enjoy the ridiculousness of it all. I'm looking forward to a female-led film. I think that would be quite cool to see that, and any other kind of spin-offs that they've got in mind for the future as well. So let's jump into this article, guys. So the article goes on to say the Fast and Furious franchise star Vin Diesel confirms further spin-offs and a female-led feature film in the works. Speaking to Variety, Diesel confirmed the news of further projects in the Fast and Furious universe on May the 21st. Quote, "I started developing the female spin-off in 2017 with other spin-offs," Diesel stated. "The sooner I deliver the finale, the sooner I can launch all of these products." Diesel expanded upon the impetus of ongoing projects, specifically pointing towards the main series' planned two-part final being turned into a trilogy, ending with the 12th entry. "Look how many characters and great talent there is in the movie. These characters are appealing, and we need to see more of them." I completely agree, guys. I would love to see more of these characters. Like, I would love to see maybe a Scyther spin-off movie. That would be really interesting. She's all into her tech and her gear and stuff like that, and I think that would be really fun with, just seeing Cypher go on a solo mission, or, any of the other characters, really. Just having a spin-off and just kind of expanding upon, their backgrounds and where they came from and things like that. I think it'd be really interesting. So, a female-led Fast and Furious. Talks for female-led Fast and Furious have been floating around Hollywood for some years, with multiple potential leads introduced throughout the franchise's run. Chief among these is Michelle Rodriguez, whose name has been attached to such possible production since early 2019 as Letty Ortiz. Rodriguez initially portrayed Ortiz in 2001's The Fast and Furious, and in the second and third entries in the franchise before leaving until 2009's Fast and Furious, where she supposedly killed off early on. Her character death would be rewritten in 2011's Fast 5, with 2013's Fast and Furious 6 marketing her official return to the series. In February, Rodriguez offered a heartfelt note to the fans saying, "Thanks for bringing me back. If it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be here." I think they did a really good thing with bringing back Michelle Rodriguez. She's a fantastic actress, and she's so good. She's so good in this franchise as well. So having her there really uplifts the material, I think. She was so good in the the Dungeons and Dragons remake film. Guys, if you haven't seen that, go and watch it. Michelle Rodriguez is in there. I think she plays like a barbarian type character in the action, and it's great. She's really great in it. So go and watch it if you haven't seen that yet. So the latest film in the franchise, Fast X, marks the beginning of the main series finale to the sprawling story that began with 2001's The Fast and Furious. Man, 2001, this franchise has been around for so long. I remember seeing the very first Fast and Furious, and I thought it was like amazing. I thought it was so good. The orange Toyota Supra that Brian has, that's one of my favorite cars even to this day, which introduced Diesel's Dom Toretto to the world alongside his crew and adrenaline-chasing anti-heroes. But I digress as well, guys. But you remember what it used to be like in the first couple of films? They were just street racers, doing heists, stealing from trucks, to basically to finance their habit of building cars. That's basically what they did. And now the franchise has progressed on to, them going into space and stuff. It's just kind of turned ridiculous. And I think they need to reel it in a little bit, Apart from bringing Diesel's Toretto back to the silver screen, Fast X stands as the franchise debut of both Brie Larson and Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa in this latest Fast X films, guys. I'm not going to say any spoilers here, but go and watch this movie. Even if you're not into the Fast and Furious franchise, I'm assuming you are because you clicked on this video. But Jason Momoa is one of the main reasons to go and see this newest Fast movie. He is so good as the villain. He kind of has this Joker mentality where he plays this psychotic character where you never know what he's going to do. He's just crazy and off the hook, and he's just kind of all over the place, but you can't predict what he's going to do. And that's kind of the scariest thing in a villain sometimes. As former agent turned rogue hero, Tess and the menacing Dante Reyes, respectively. So, Diesel has previously discussed the impact of his daughter Pauline had on Larson on set. In March, Diesel explained how Larson based a prominent piece of her character's wardrobe on his daughter's Good Vibes Only jacket. which the star had the film's costume department recreate for her. Quote, she wore it throughout the movie. Diesel said Fast X finds Larson's test turn on the agency run by Kurt Russell's Mr. Nobody to join forces with Toretto and his crew, ultimately putting her in a position to continue with the rest of the story as it unfolds in subsequent chapters. Fast X is now in theaters, guys. If you're at all interested, go and watch it. You might not think it's the best in the series. I don't think it's the best in the series. Fast 5 is still the best in my opinion. But it's well worth watching. You know, if you've got nothing else to do and you like these kind of just brainless action movies that are just ridiculous and over the top, you know, it's so fun to go and watch. So go, you know, grab your family, grab your friends, just go and watch it and have a good time, guys. But don't expect any like Shakespeare or anything from it. Fast and Furious 11, tentatively planned for release in 2025. There are currently no scheduled release dates for further spin-offs or sequel projects as of this moment. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment. So Vin Diesel is just looking forward to kind of finishing off the main franchise movies, and then he's going to try and put all these kind of spin-offs into development. But there has been previous times where we've seen spin-offs not do so well from main stories. So we just don't know how this is going to go. And but I hope that the Fast and Furious franchise goes on for, you know, longer and longer. I want more generations to experience the new Fast and Furious films. They just are what they are, you know, just brainless kind of popcorn movies, and that's what you go there for. But yeah, guys, jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you think about, you know, a possible female-led film and other possible spin-offs. What would you like to see in the franchise going forward? Thanks for joining, and I will see you soon.